Young and Restless poised to replace Victor and Jack. It had to happen. The Young and the Restless eventually had to introduce a character who is powerful and charismatic enough to replace Victor and Jack as Genoa City's most powerful tycoon. If it only maintained the status quo forevermore, we'd be left with nothing but lather, rinse, repeat variations of Victor and Jack's endless feud, so it is with some excitement that we look forward to the introduction of Aristotle Dumas. You've heard about the mystery man already, and if you're a regular visitor to soaps.com, you've read about him too. If you missed our article explaining the significance of his name, you can catch up here. He doesn't sound like your run-of-the-mill businessman. He sounds like he's destined to make a far greater impact than, say, Tucker, who during his return to Genoa City laid a million plots, none of which ever actually hatched. We wouldn't be surprised if Aristotle didn't even bother to go toe-to-toe with Victor and Jack. We imagine he'll be above it all, so wealthy and omnipotent that he's like, "Nah, I don't want your puny companies. I have 204 of my own, thanks." Wouldn't that get Victor's goat? The introduction of Aristotle not only will electrify the canvas with a new mover and shaker, it will give the women of Genoa City, hallelujah, a potential love interest besides their exes. We all assume that Sharon is going to wind up back with Nick, but if she catches Aristotle's eye, would that reunion be as sure of a thing? Similarly, we predict that Phyllis and old flame Billy will re-hook up, especially after her Valentine's Day dream. Aristotle could hang a big ol' question mark over that rerun, presenting Phyllis with an appealing and intriguingly unknown option. He might even wake up Victoria and make her see that the faint light in her eyes when she's with Cole pales in comparison to the sparks that she could throw with him. Best of all, we get to keep Victor and Jack front and center. They will just have to grapple with the fact that they are no longer the only, and certainly not the biggest, game in town. Aristotle might even turn Nikki and Diane's heads, just for fun. What do you think? Are you looking forward to meeting Mr. Big Stuff?